So there's a couple different, like what if it could happen when you're going through the muscle sweep. That's going to indicate that I want to go in the cage. Alright, so I got my cross grip, she stands up. I go to the hook, and maybe there's just so much weight on this leg that I cannot get her weight shifted off to the side, and I can't break her down. Maybe she steps back really deep with this leg. Alright? So now it just doesn't make sense for her to enter in. Alright? Or, another thing is she starts clearing this leg. Alright? She clears it out. Alright? So if I try to hook, alright, she's stepping out of the way. Alright? If I get entered in here and I've got this deep grip, alright, I'm gonna commit. So that's why I'm flexing real heavy. So, whatever the what if scenario your opponent does for the reaction, your entry, alright, hook, alright, that's fine. So when I feel her do that, I'm gonna aim high for the knee. Alright, I don't wanna go low. I'm gonna aim high for the knee, cupping the kneecap, and now I'm gonna drop and spiral in. Alright, so by dropping and spiraling in, I'm gonna turn my back knee so that my knee is like in line with hers, and my foot, I want to know how to hit it high. I want to have it hooking on top of the thigh. Kind of like the first day of the Diva, right? I'm hooking the thigh. I'm doing the same thing here, but I have the knee, right? My knee, the same thing hooking, is spiraled in. I want to make sure that knee is on the inside of hers. Right? Now I have two different things. If I don't feel secure here, maybe I'm really far away, I could double up my hands and pull to bring their knee towards me so that I have space to throw this right leg over the top. If I'm plenty close here, alright, and I break them down, I can grab hip material and place my foot on the inside. Whether I feed it in or I throw and then grab hip material, belts, alright, so that I'm here. Now, does anybody have any questions so far? Can we redo this entry one more time? Because the entry really takes a second.
I always yell at people, I'm like, tie your pants. Make sure you guys double knot your pants, really.
Does anybody not double knot their pants? I do this.
Oh, God. Nobody watches it.
Alright. My opponent stands, I got this cross grip, I'm going to enter in, I can't sweep up for whatever the reason. I slide it to the knee, cup the kneecap, I'm going to external cup the kneecap, I'm going to drop and spiral in. Alright, so the toes are pointed out, my foot is hooking, like kind of making them out on her hip a little bit, right? Like right at the top of that thigh. Hooking, right? Now, if I'm too far away, I can double up to bring her to me, and I also kind of like pulling us both together. If they're in line where I want them to be, throw my right leg over the top, grab 4 fingers waistband. Why do you not want to grab the belt? Well, the belt may not always be there. Right? So just get used to grabbing 4 fingers in the waistband. Right? And I'm here. Now I'm going to take my left leg that was hooking, right, that spiraled in. I'm going to drop down to her thigh, kick away, and feed my right leg on the inside. So now I've got both legs. So now, right, as I roll, right, I'm going to start rolling to my right. I'm going to feed my left leg. Outside, in, and I'm going to pull it to me. Now I've got my legs open here. Right? We're in the gi, but I'm showing you guys the heel hook because it's Memorial Day. You know, in memory, we're going to heel hook. I'm going to feed to my inside hip, get up on my elbow, and look how I'm controlling here. Elbow in front, and I use my tricep on the ball of her foot to point her toes and expose the heel. Elbow, attacking. Right. She's pointing her foot, right, trying to hide her heel like she should. By getting that elbow inside and sliding it back, I expose the heel. I'll go wrist to wrist, right? You can go palm to palm and lock that elbow in. All right, you can see here, if I just squeeze here, I mean, obviously I'm just turning and rotating, all right? I don't have a tap. But when I go wrist to wrist here, all right, it puts a lot of pressure on the heel and the knee already, so that it's like wrist to wrist. Right? So now when I start rolling back, right, when I have that wrist to wrist connection, right, I'm gonna get the tap. To actually get your braking mechanic, I'm gonna turn my chest open as I pull the leg to me. Alright, so I go for, maybe she stands up. Alright, I go for my cross grip. Alright, I try to get into my entry here. Not working, not getting muscle sweat. Slide up to the knee, up, tap. This prevents them running away. I drop, spiral in. Right, trying to hook my foot near their thigh, top of the thigh. If they're close, perfect. I'll just go straight to the hip as I throw this leg over. If they're far away for whatever reason, connect. Bring them to me. Back leg. Over. Find the hip. Right. If they didn't have hip material, they would do a no-gi, right? I wouldn't necessarily grab. I would just double up for no-gi. Connect, double connect my hands. Inside the hip, we're going to find the top of her thigh, continue away to make space to feed my back leg. Now I'm gonna pinch, or I'm gonna flare my knee out as I roll to my shoulder. And I want that knee to retract, scoop, and I'm gonna bring it to me. Right, see I'm making like this pull and kick right here on the leg. I'm really squeezing my heels tight. If she tries to free this leg, right, I've got plenty of time. Right? I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna control the ankle, get up to my elbow. Get my elbow in front, use that tricep on the ball of the foot to expose the heel. I'm gonna loosen it up here. It's not blow right? And I'm looking to get, the other thing is I'm looking to get the heel, get the bend of my elbow here. I don't want to be at my wrist, right? Because there's too much space. Yeah, I could possibly get it, but she's more likely to heel slip and free the toes. So I'm looking to get bend of my elbow at the heel. Realistically, you would go wrist to wrist, wrap, and get that elbow nice and tight. Open your chest, pull the leg to you. Right? From here, as I go. Right? If they were to roll the wrong way, then you would just follow through and really hit it. Right? So we're gonna be nice, open this way. Just get your grip, right? Wrist to wrist, squeeze, and then just gently pull back. We'll do it one time a little bit faster. Without ripping the heel. Alright, close stance. I go with my cross grip. Change the muscle sweep, not working. Almost working. Not working. Slide up, up. Right, this is where the spiral and everything comes in. It's not spiral, drop, hip over, like it's all really fast. Hook the thigh to make space. Leave both legs. Somebody asked me once when I showed this, well, couldn't they just attack this ankle? They're going to pull on my foot. What are they going to do to attack me? Not a whole lot. They have no isolation of my legs. So they can mess with my foot all they want, right? I'm going to be isolating both my legs. Right? Once I'm here, if I really want to, I can drop and pinch here nice and tight. Right? But I don't like them being able to put their foot on the mat, because that's where it will build up, maybe pull my thigh, and start heel slipping, just like that. Right? So if I can, I'll keep it hooked back. Right? So I can do that push-pull. Now, maybe I'm having a hard time getting to the ankle, but she's trying to fight me here. And that gave me the time I needed to get my bite. That makes sense to everybody?
What about the heel hooks? An attack to like here. You can't just heel hooks. Oh.
Yeah, we're going to do one more option for what to do if you cannot heel hook. But I want to give you guys your dessert before I give you your steak.